Okay, this is for the Boss 625 UAB model car stereo that I got through Amazon. This is the second one I got. I actually bought two to install in a Toyota Corolla 1998 and a 2000 Toyota Corolla. So this is what it comes with. It comes with a remote control, which I don't know why we would need that. Wiring connections. The wires are actually, I have these little markers identifying which wire is for what. This one, the green's rear left speaker, and the white's the front left speaker, and so on. And then all the power connections with this one, which makes it very nice and convenient. The stereo itself is right here. In the back, it has the connections, power and the speaker connections, and then these two connections that I don't even need to use. This is the antenna connection, and this is the Bluetooth antenna. Okay, so let me just show you, and then there's all these other pieces that come. The only pieces I will use is this bar here, and then this bolt, the bolt and the washer that'll connect to the back of the system, and then mount it. This is the only way I can mount it onto the Toyota Corolla. The Toyota Corolla comes out with the side brackets, but it would on both sides, but it would not fit into the 98 Toyota Corolla, so I had to mount the stereo with this bracket, and I'll show that later. So with this system here, let me just take this front panel apart, which I didn't know you could do, but you could take this off. See if I can get this. There we go. So this just pops right off. And then you have this mounting bracket right here, which we'll take off. It comes with these two pieces here that you can slide in to release the system from the brackets. And there we go, the bracket just comes right off. Okay, there's that, and here's the bracket that comes with that will install onto the car on the dashboard, although this one is not set up really to set securely in the dashboard of the Toyota Corolla, but we'll use it to mount it. The main piece is this, and then what we're going to also use is some metal pipe straps to go on the other side of that'll mount to the existing mounting in the Toyota Corolla. Okay, and then the wiring diagram for the Toyota Corolla doesn't match the color here, so you're going to have to go onto a website that'll show you what the wiring diagram is for the Toyota Corolla. And so how you find that wiring diagram is you can go online and do a Google search, which I have done. And what you want to do is click on the one that has the modified life.com. That has a really good wiring diagram for the Toyota Corolla, and I just did a search of 98 Toyota Corolla stereo wiring diagram. So let's click on that. And it has all the diagrams, wiring diagrams, stereo wiring diagrams for all the different car models out there. But if you scroll down, right there is where you get all the colors for all the different speakers and the constant power and the ground and so forth. So this is a good website to find the different wiring diagrams for different cars. Okay, first thing you want to do is disconnect the battery, the negative cable here, or you can disconnect the fuse. We're going to disconnect the dome fuse. That's where the radio is connected to 15 amps. Okay. This way you won't get short-circuited, which I did previously. Just take that out. Alright, ready to move to the next step. Okay, this is the 1998 Toyota Corolla. I'm going to take it apart, take it up. I actually had previously installed the stereo here, but I put everything back together so I could show you how everything was taken apart. Okay, you pull that out, and then back here has these connections. You can just pull off. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. These are wires right now. Okay, go back to this same spot. Take the 4 screws off that hold the old stereo in. You just pull the stereo out, and it pretty much comes out. The wire connections, just 3 connections to take out, and then the antenna. Take out the old stereo, then you just put that aside. Now the 40 connected all the wires from the new stereo. This is the antenna connection. These are the connection to the new stereo. I matched it up with the correct wires to the wires for the car. You can connect the wires via this wire connector here, this red one. Or what I did is this is one of the old connections to the old stereo, what's currently connected to the car. So what I did is I actually just stuck this little sharp tool in there and actually pulled the wire out of the connector here. And there's a release clip inside, so I used this tool to release this wire, and then I just pull this wire out like such. So I have this wire here, this connector. Zoom in. So with this connection here, and the pre-existing wire that was on the previous wire connector in the car, I just take pre-existing wire from the new connections, and I just stick it inside into there, and then just clamp it down with a pair of pliers. and then tape it up with some electrical wire tape. And that's what I did to all these previous connections. And then tied it down with these tie downs. So we're now ready to connect the wires to the stereo. Okay, here's one final thing. I'm just going to tape all the wires together as they did in the car. Get this wire tape done correctly. So there we go. It's all compact and together. Now we just need to connect. So what I did, because the existing brackets didn't fit on here to go into the dash, what I did is I took the bracket that we got, connected it with this metal pie strip to go on the other side, and bent it in a way so that it'll fit into the existing screws on the dashboard. So things will work. Connect the wires. When I took the existing faceplate off, there's a release to take the existing faceplate off, which you probably already know. And I got the whatever the bracket that came with it. I just put these pieces down, but it doesn't really hold anything into place. Just put that in. Lay it down as such. Okay, take the pre-existing screws that we have and screw it in place. Be sure to get the Bluetooth wire. There we go, just in the center. Want to get it so the frame of the stereo is sitting kind of flush to the front. Just when I previously had it, it exactly wasn't on the right side. It kept on wanting to push back, so hopefully I have it right now. Take the screw for the other side. Screw that into place and pretty much he's not going to move anywhere. Let me just tighten down the screw a little bit more. Okay, we're ready to put on the cover now. There's back out. Just reconnect everything. Okay. So get the faceplate out. It's the existing faceplate for the stereo. Get in there. I think I have everything in. I may need to still do adjustments to get this, the right side to come forward a little bit. But the faceplate is in. Now let me reconnect the fuse and see if this baby works.
And I think in terms of the upside, when you let vignette at Friedman. When you should be with me instead. I know I can treat you better than he can.
So you want to test to make sure the fading, it's got the bass, the treble, adjust. And then left to right, you want to make sure that works, make sure all the speakers work. Let's go back and adjust it. Okay, so left, make sure the left side speakers work. The front and the rear, you want to make sure the speakers work, because the first one I got, the front driver's side speaker was very low. I had to return it, and Amazon replaced it pretty quickly. So make sure the fade from the front to the rear works also. And it does. Actually, the stereo has pretty good sound. Just depends on the reception of your antenna. It's got Bluetooth. It's got a auxiliary connection. You can preset your channels. You can answer your telephone call and hang up your telephone call. That's about it. Channel selectors up here, volume, and then all the controls when you push that button. So pretty much that's it. All right.